Their roots sip brackish secrets beneath the tide. A wide-brim hat hiding her eyes, pockets full of sensors and doubt. Just louder than ambient lagoon sounds, new purpose. Mangroves stand like quiet elders. The woman says, lowering the jar into the mirror-still sea. Egrets sketch pale strokes across the sky. Do legends still breathe underwater? And the water will tell you a story. A wooden pier stretches forward old planks. Amani steps lightly. She is here for data, yet her heart aches for something unnamed, small tension, still soft a whisper that science alone cannot measure. Their screens stay blank like unopened letters. Then steadies. An elder fisherwoman greets her with a one-egg smile and a corked glass jar. Keep this by twilight. Amani kneels at the pier's edge. Mine is no larger than a coconut, ascends from the darkening lagoon. Morning mist drifts around her ankles. Humming more lullaby than hunger? She wonders. The day answers only with the hush-hush of mangrove leaves and the faint click of tiny crabs. She follows. As the sun climbs slow and certain behind the hills of St. Lucia, twilight leans in sooner than expected. Amani checks her solar lantern. Its timid light sputters. Her water sensors refuse to wake. Then a pulse of color. A red-gold orb roams as living flame and trades power for blood. Paddle in the other, Amani slides a small canoe into the channel. It floats above the water's skin as if the night itself is exhaling fire. A Soucouyant sheds her skin, but tonight the flame drifts gently, lantern in one hand, the orb leads. Water whisper laughs against the hull. Mangrove limbs arch overhead like cathedral ribs, their leaves silvered by starlight and the orb's molten glow. Bats wail silently between branches. For a breathless moment, the orb pauses, scanning the lagoon as though remembering an old map. It darts left. Amani's paddle answers. It veers right. She mirrors the turn. Lantern light falters again. Amani's heart drums louder than her paddle strokes. But the Soucouyant's fire never threatens, only guides, as if aware of her yearning. Deeper now, the mangrove roots give way to open water and the pale skeletons of coral. Whole colonies bleached bone white. Here, the lagoon's surface warms strangely. Tiny bubbles cling to Amani's fingertips. Ocean heat trapped like a fever, she thinks. The orb hovers above the coral graveyard, pulsing an exhausted heartbeat. Something in its light feels pleading, almost apologetic. Amani uncorks the fisherwoman's jar. Seawater, luminous with dormant algae, meets open air. She tips the jar. Wisps of teal bioluminescence spill, curling around the flame. Via, where fire meets fragile coral. Two colors braid, incandescent gold and cooling teal. The Soucouyant dims, as though soothed by this newborn glow. Amani watches heat trade places with light, wonders if grief can become guidance, if myth can become method. In that soft collision, she sees a design. Solar-powered buoys seated with microalgae. Cool light beacons that shield the reefs by night and guide weary fishers home before dawn. The canoe rocks gently. Above, stars keep careful counsel. Below, coral skeletons cradle tiny sparks of teal. Amani opens her survey notebook, graphite flying, sketching circuits and algae pods and a future she did not expect an hour ago. The lagoon exhales, and the flame no longer lonely rests beside the algae's soft bloom. There is a Haitian saying, Dèyè mon jen mon, beyond the mountains, more mountains. Tonight one mountain was ignorance. The next is invention, reflection. Which story from your community might light the path to your next idea? Share below, because when we trade tailies, we trade futures.